What year was the subsequent release of Xamarin.Mac? A. 2014. B. 2011. C. 2012. D. 2013. How many countries were said to be utilizing Xamarin as of April 2017? A. 70. B. 120. C. 100. D. 130. Which features are offered by Xamarin? Shell forms. A. Integrated search handler. B. Common navigation experience. C. URI-based navigation scheme. D. All of the above. Xamarin has approaches for app development. A. 1. B. 2. C. 3. D. 4. Xamarin Forms is a UI toolkit to develop the application. A. True. B. False. C. Can be true or false. D. Cannot say. Is a tool which is used by the developers to keep an eye on the information about the particular app inside the Visual Studio. A. Xamarin Insights. B. Xamarin Analyze. C. Xamarin Profiler. Xamarin supports languages in the development of mobile applications. A. 2. B. 3. C. 4. D. 5. XAML stands for A. Extensible Application Markup Language. B. Extensible Application Mark Language. C. Extensible App Markup Language. D. Extensible Application Markup Language. How many types of data binding modes? A. 1. B. 2. C. 3. D. 4. The allows us to test the mobile application on various devices. A. Xamarin Test Kit Cloud. B. Xamarin Test Cloud. C. Xamarin Test Kit. D. Xamarin Cloud. Displays the stacks of data horizontally in rows. A. List view. B. Database view. C. Tuple view. D. Table view. List view control displays the stacks of data vertically. A. True. B. False. C. Can be true or false. D. Cannot say. Fresh MVVM is a super light MVVM framework which is designed specifically for Xamarin Forms only. A. Yes. B. No. C. Can be yes or no. D. Cannot say. Which method will run when the application starts from the beginning? A. On sleep. B. On start. C. On resume. D. On hold. Is the declaration of the namespaces on top of the XAML file? A. XAML main. B. XAML header. C. XAML namespace. D. XAML constant. Which types of built-in cells is a text cell which includes the image component in the left? A. Text cell. B. Switch cell. C. Entry cell. D. Image cell. Which template decides how the control should look? A. Data template. B. Control template. C. XAML template. D. Table template. Hockey app offers the testing service for iOS, Android, and Windows Phone. A. True. B. False. C. Can be true or false. D. Cannot say. How many types to create the Xamarin applications? A. 1. B. 2. C. 3. D. 4. MVVM cross requires the application to be divided into parts. A. 1. B. 2. C. 3. D. 4. A view cell is a small individual element which represents a single item of the list view or table. A. Yes. B. No. C. Can be yes or no. D. Cannot say. What is Xamarin? A. A programming language. B. A platform for developing cross-platform mobile applications. C. A database management system. D. A web development framework. What is the purpose of Xamarin Forms? A. To develop cross-platform applications using a single codebase. B. To develop iOS applications only. C. To develop Android applications only. D. To develop Windows applications only. Which IDEs can be used for developing Xamarin applications? A. Visual Studio and Visual Studio Code. B. Eclipse and Android Studio. C. Xcode and Visual Studio. D. Atom and Notepad++. What is the purpose of the Xamarin Test Cloud? A. To allow developers to test their applications on a variety of physical devices. B. To provide a cloud-based IDE for developing Xamarin applications. C. To provide a cloud-based database for storing Xamarin applications. What is the purpose of the Xamarin Profiler? A. To analyze the performance of Xamarin applications. B. To test Xamarin applications on a variety of physical devices. C. To provide a cloud-based IDE for developing Xamarin applications. What is the purpose of the Xamarin Component Store? A. To provide a marketplace for Xamarin components and plugins. B. To provide a cloud-based IDE for developing Xamarin applications. C. To test Xamarin applications on a variety of physical devices. Which of the following is not a supported mobile operating system for Xamarin development? A. iOS. B. Android. C. Windows Phone. D. macOS. Which of the following is not a benefit of using Xamarin for cross-platform mobile development? A. Native performance. B. Access to native APIs and UI components. C. Easy integration with third-party libraries. D. Code portability across all platforms. What is the purpose of the Xamarin Designer for iOS? A. To enable developers to design and preview iOS user interfaces in a visual editor. B. To analyze the performance of iOS applications. C. To provide a marketplace for iOS components and plugins. D. To test iOS applications on a variety of physical devices. What is Xamarin Forms? A. A visual designer for creating mobile user interfaces. B. A framework for building native mobile applications with shared code. C. A cloud-based testing platform for Xamarin applications. D. A marketplace for Xamarin plugins and components. Which of the following is a key feature of xamarin.ios? A. A visual designer for creating iOS user interfaces. B. Access to native iOS APIs and UI components. C. A cloud-based testing platform for iOS applications. D. A marketplace for iOS plugins and components. Which of the following is a key feature of Xamarin Android? A. A visual designer for creating Android user interfaces. B. Access to native Android APIs and UI components. C. A cloud-based testing platform for Android applications. D. A marketplace for Android plugins and components. Which of the following is a key feature of xamarin.uwp? A. A visual designer for creating UWP user interfaces. B. Access to native UWP APIs and UI components. C. A cloud-based testing platform for UWP applications. D. A marketplace for UWP plugins and components. Which of the following platforms is not supported by Xamarin? A. iOS. B. Android. C. Windows. D. Linux. What is the purpose of the Xamarin Inspector? A. To provide a cloud-based IDE for developing Xamarin applications. B. To test Xamarin applications on a variety of physical devices. C. To allow developers to debug and inspect their Xamarin applications in real time. What is Xamarin Essentials? A. A development tool for creating native iOS and Android applications. B. A user interface toolkit for building cross-platform applications with a shared codebase. C. A set of APIs and libraries for accessing device-specific features and functionality. Which types of applications does Xamarin support? A. Xamarin.ios only. B. Xamarin Android only. C. Xamarin Forms only. D. Xamarin.ios, Xamarin Android, and Xamarin Forms. What is Xamarin Android used for? A. Creating native iOS applications. B. Creating native Android applications. C. Creating cross-platform user interfaces. D. None of the above. What is XAML? A. A programming language. B. A markup language used to create user interfaces in Xamarin Forms applications. C. A mobile operating system. D. A database management system. There are no APIs available in the Xamarin Essentials library for A. Text-to-speech. B. Screen lock. C. Phone dialer. D. None of the above. Which of the following is a feature of Xamarin Live Player? A. It allows developers to test their Xamarin applications on real devices without the need for a Mac or PC. B. It allows developers to create cross-platform user interfaces using XAML. C. It allows developers to access device-specific features in their Xamarin applications. Which of the following is a benefit of using Xamarin Test Cloud? A. It allows developers to create cross-platform user interfaces using XAML. B. It allows developers to test their Xamarin applications on real devices in the cloud. What are the benefits of using Xamarin for mobile app development? A. It allows developers to create native apps for iOS, Android, and Windows using a single codebase. B. It uses the C# programming language, which is familiar to many developers. C. All of the above. What is the name of the Xamarin library that provides access to native device APIs? A. Xamarin Essentials. B. Xamarin Android.dll. C. Xamarin.ios.dll. D. Xamarin Forms. What is the best way to handle navigation between pages in a Xamarin Forms app? A. Use the navigation page class. B. Use the push async and pop async methods. C. Use the shell class. D. All of the above. What are the three main navigation tools in Xamarin Forms? A. Navigation page, master detail page, and tabbed page. B. Push async, pop async, and shell. C. Navigation service, navigation stack, and navigation view. D. All of the above. What is the navigation page used for? A. To create a stack-based navigation model. B. To create a two-pane layout with a master page and a detail page. C. To create a tabbed interface. D. All of the above. What is the master detail page used for? A. To create a stack-based navigation model. B. To create a two-pane layout with a master page and a detail page. C. To create a tabbed interface. D. All of the above. What is the tabbed page used for? A. To create a stack-based navigation model. B. To create a two-pane layout with a master page and a detail page. C. To create a tabbed interface. D. All of the above. What is the pop async method used for? A. To push a new page onto the navigation stack. B. To pop the current page off the navigation stack. C. To navigate to a specific page in the navigation stack. D. All of the above.